Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. So in this video, I'm going to show you a specific ads funnel that I've been using to print freaking money. I'm not joking, it's like 15x return on ad spend, which basically means whatever you put into the ads funnel, you will basically get out 15 times. So for every $1,000 you put in, you will get $15,000 out in cash. And it's insane. It's basically, excuse my French, fuck you printing money machine. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. So at the end of the day, like, this is basically how it works and what you want to do when you're doing ads. Basically, you kind of like, I don't like to use the word, but it is basically what you want to do. You basically want to create like kind of like money machine. I know this is kind of like silly term, but it is basically, this is what you want to do. And this is why some companies are able to like really crush the competitors, because they have cracked the code on these kind of money machines. So kind of look at money machine, you can kind of look at like for every kind of like, yeah, for every ads funnel is kind of like a separate money machine, right? So you might have like funnel number A here, number 2 here, and number 3 here. So let's say funnel A, B, and C, right? And this is kind of what you want to do in the start when you're running ads. You want to crack the code on which type of funnel that works the best, right? So you might actually have like the same product or service. Say you sell something that is high ticket, which I strongly recommend. So high ticket basically means that you sell something that costs like, it can be from $4,000 and $3,000, but I would basically say from $5,000 or more, right? So the whole point with this is basically that you're able to test which of these funnels, and they're all selling the same stuff. So you don't want to do stupid stuff. You want to have focus on basically selling like one high ticket service or product. And then you will be testing with ads, with the hooks, with the landing page copy and everything from A to Z. And then you will find out, like, for instance, okay, so I'm just using an example. This one gave 2x return on ad spend. ROAS is return on ad spend, so whatever you put in ads will be multiplied, right? So $1,000 in, $2,000 out. This one got like 2.1, and this one got, for instance, like 3x. Just using this as an example. So once you have enough data, like what's the kind of like the geek word? Like, it's all about like data significance. Like, you need to have like enough data. You can't just like run like 100 clicks and like expect you to make sales, right? So you need like a specific amount of data in order for to test. But like, I can create a video on that later. So at the end of the day, once you have you have enough data, then you can basically say, okay, so we're not going to do this one, not going to do this one, just going to do this one because this one has the highest return on ad spend, right? So this is basically how you are testing it, but back kind of to the point. So let me see here. I just have a few more minutes because I need to jump in a sales call very soon, but let's just like stick with it. Okay. So the question here is basically at the end of the day is like, how were I able to get like 15x return on ad spend? And like, I know it sounds a lot, and it is. And basically, like, I know the best marketers in the world, and when you're running ads, they say that you can have like 3x to maybe up to even like 5x, but like most of them are doing like, oh, can I do this? 3x to 4x. These are like the best marketers in the world. They're having about 3x to 4x return on ad spend, right? And I was able to like literally freaking just like crush this shit, excuse my French, and have like 15x return on ad spend. So when putting in like $1,000 in ad spend, I was basically selling for $15,000 every single freaking time. Now, how did I do that? Well, it has a lot of, there are like different steps here, just kind of like this. So let's see. So do like this. There's actually more steps, but just for simplicity. And I soon need to kind of like, finish this video. But so obviously you need to have like a good service or product. Like, I'm just telling you right off the gate, you need to have a very good service or product. If not, this is not going to work, right? So I had a good service, and then obviously I had an offer that I cracked the code on that worked. So basically this is like, say, offer one, right? And it's all about kind of like this, basically like all about like, I call it kind of like offer congruency. So basically what offer congruency is that you reverse engineer, and everything has to do with the offer, right? Oh, I overwrote offer there. And then you need to talk about the offer on the sales call, and the same offer when you're booking calls, and the same offer on the landing page, and then you would, so landing page there, and then you need to have like the same offer in the ad. So let's say that you're selling like red apples, premium red apples, okay? This is kind of your offer. So just bear with me for a moment. So obviously it's expensive, but premium red apples. So if you talk about premium red apples in the ad, on the landing page, also with the communication when you're booking sales calls and when you're having the sales call, guess what? There's so little friction because you'll be talking about the same exact thing at every step of the way. So you're removing friction, and that's why you will, basically make a lot of sales, right? So not only the important thing was kind of like can I do like this? So not the only where I'm having like the offer congruency part, I also was able to have like a good offer. Like my offer could have been better. So, but like at the end of the day, I had about like on average 25% closing rate, right? So every sales call, I say I had like 10 for every 10 calls, I had about like 2.5 clients, right? So 25% closing rate. And here's the kind of the thing, like, and so you know the offer congruency, we're always selling something that obviously is high ticket. Like you need to sell something that's high ticket. You can't sell like into your membership program for like $50 per month. It's not going to work. So kind of the thing that I was able to do this was obviously having an offer congruency and having like a good service. And then it's all about, here comes kind of like the magic thing here. And then it's basically here comes down to how to stand out, right? You need to know how to stand out, because like you need to know what are your competitors doing, then you need to do like very stand out like differently. So here it's also basically what I call X factor. This is what almost no one is talking about, and I can create a video on this as well. But like the marketplace is overcrowded. Like most likely you're in like a freaking red ocean, which basically means there's a lot of competitors like really fighting for the same customers as you, right? And you really don't want to be a pioneer either, because like that's really hard. If you're going into a niche where no one is making money, you actually want to go into a niche where other competitors are making money, because they have already proven that the concept is working. So when it comes to the ad, basically it's you need to find a way on how to stand out. You need to put in an X factor, and then you need to be able to basically use what I call authority triggers, right? Basically meaning that you will be able to just tell them that you are the rock star, you are the shit, like in a good way. They should choose you, right? So this is the most important thing. Like you need to be able to give the X factor and use authority triggers already in the ad. And by the way, just to kind of let you know, like I had 15x return on ad spend on this. It works like crazy, and the best part, like I didn't even need to do retargeting. So when you're seeing like some of the big self-proclaimed gurus out there, oh, made X amount of money, blah, blah, blah. They're just talking about the retargeting ad, which is like like Mickey Mouse Club. Like anyone can make money with retargeting ads if you know what you're doing, but this was like 15x return on ad spend without retargeting, because no need, like it was printing so much money. So anyway, I need to jump on a sales call right now, so I need to just like stop this recording. But if you like it, just like subscribe to the channel, and I will break down some more awesomeness longer down the road. Okay, bye bye.